just blew my mind. Just like, I'm still dizzy since December. I found out that every letter in the Hebrew language has its own definition. The letters have a definition. A is A, and it makes the I and it makes the A sound, but it don't have a definition. Right. It just represents a sound, right? Every letter in the Hebrew alphabet, which is what it's called, Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, etc., etc. So that's the alphabet of Hebrew. They all have their own significance. They have their own definitions. And here's what's really amazing. Now you talk about people say, I don't believe in God. Here's what I want to say. Let's see how that works out for you. That's funny. That's hilarious, actually. I don't believe in God. That's fascinating. But the world got here by evolution. Now that's an interesting religion. Anyway, I'm going to get back on topic. So every letter in the Hebrew alphabet has its own meaning. And here's what's really amazing. When you put the letters together to form a word, the cumulative definitions of the letters add up to the definition of the word. Wow. Oh, so maybe that's what it means when it says, in the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was with God, and the same was in the beginning with God, and all things were made by Him, and without Him was not anything made that was made. The actual alphabet, the language, the word, were both the building block and the tools for everything that God created. So that when He has a word for something, it's not just the description, it is actually the composition of that thing. Let me give you an example. And this is just coming back around to where I'm going. The word for truth in Hebrew is the word amet. Aleph, Mem, Tav. Aleph is the first letter in the Hebrew alphabet. Mem is the middle letter in the Hebrew alphabet. Tav is the last letter of the Hebrew alphabet. So the truth is something that we understand when we see the beginning, the middle, and the end of something. When we only look at one part of it, then we don't have the truth. Right? The Hebrew alphabet is also the Hebrew number system. I'm going somewhere with this. So if y'all don't get off the bus, we're going to get somewhere good. Y'all hear me? So what's really interesting is the letter system is also the number system. So Aleph is A, but it's also 1. Bet is B, but it's also 2. Gimel is 3, but it's also G. Okay, y'all with me? Yeah. Okay. So every letter has numbers. So if you take the number for Tav, it's 400. The number for Mem is 40. And the number for Aleph is 1. So the number for truth is 441. Y'all know all numbers have significance, right? Like, okay, so let me help you understand how life works, right? So like letters are energy, right? And they create words which are multiplied energy, right? And numbers are energy. And you are like you're a ball. There's so much energy in your body that in your life that it's remarkable how much energy is in your life. Like it's almost immeasurable to think how much energy is in your life. So what's really interesting is, like, 1 is the number for the unity of God, B is the number of separation, 3 is the number of God, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, 4 is the number of the world, 5 is the number of grace, 6 is the number of man, 7 is the number of completion, 8 is the number of infinity, also the number of new beginnings, 9 is the number of truth. Now, why did I say 9 is the number of truth? I'm going to come back to that. Okay, so if you look at Amet, 400, Tav is 400, Mem, 40, 1 is Aleph is 1, so 441. Are y'all with me? Everybody say 441. 441. Now here's what's interesting. If you add those 3 digits together, 4 plus 4 is 8. Everybody say it. 4 plus 4 is 8. Okay, some of y'all looking at me like you don't know, you're scaring me. Okay, 4 plus 4 is 8. Plus 1 is 9. Okay, so the word for truth adds up to the number 9, which is the number of truth. Now, why is 9 the number of truth? Because truth is something that can never truly be hidden. And 9 is the only number in the number system that no matter what you multiply it by, when you get the answer, I don't care if it's a 2-digit number, 3-digit number, 5-digit number, so when you multiply 9 times any number, when you add up the digits to that sum, it will always come back to 9. 9 times 1 is 9. 9 times 2 is 18. 8 plus 1 is 9. 3 times 9 is 27. 2 plus 7 is 9. 4 times 9 is 36. 3 plus 6 is 9. It doesn't matter if you do 9 times a 9,000 digit number. When you add up the sum of that multiplication, it will always come back to 9. So 9 is the number of truth.
Wow.
Now, the reason I'm telling you that is because I want you to understand that there is no argument against truth. Like, you can say, well, I don't believe the truth. It doesn't affect the truth. It just affects you. Right? Oh, well, the truth is going to suffer tonight because you don't believe in it. Really?
Right.
The truth probably won't sleep all night, right? So what's really fascinating to me is, I've been reading the Bible since I was 17, like I said, and I've been studying it for so long time. What's amazing to me is that God gave us so many answers in the very first chapter of the Bible. Like, he gave us the answer to creativity, he gave us the answer to productivity, he gave us the answer to purpose. Like, all in the very first chapter of the Bible, like, it's all right there, like smack dab in front of our face. What's really interesting is it says, in the beginning was the Word. In the beginning God created the heaven and the earth, right? And then what does it say after that? And the earth what? Was without form and void, and darkness upon the face of the deep. Here's what's really interesting. The word was is not the same was as used to be. Go look it up. By the way, don't take my word for anything I say. Nothing. Go study it yourself. Go look it up for yourself. Don't say, oh, he's the man. He really knows his stuff. You don't know if I know my stuff or not. Go check up on me. Please do. Please do. And if you find out that I made a mistake, please let me know so I don't make that mistake again. I'm serious. I'm not even trying to be like anything. I'm just telling you. I don't want to be going around telling people stuff that's not truth. Right? Because that can't help you. Right? So what's really interesting is the word was there is not the word used to be, but it's the word became. Right? In the beginning, God created heaven and the earth became without form and void, and darkness upon the face of the deep. God didn't create it without form. It became that way. Now, how did it become that way? I don't know. Some theologians believe that it became that way when God kicked Lucifer out of heaven, and since he couldn't destroy heaven, he came down and tried to destroy God's creation. That's a possibility. I don't know if it's what it is because God didn't tell us, but we know it became, right? It does seem to fit his pattern because God created man, and then just like Satan marred man, it seems like his pattern, right? So maybe that's a possibility. But here's what's really interesting. After that it says, and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the waters. And then what happened? God said what? Let there be light. Oh, let there be light. Everybody say, let there be light.
Let there be light.
Now what light is energy. So God created energy. Now I'm going to teach you some things about, I said, why don't we make CEO stand for Cash Explosion Officer? I like that. Like the explosion of cash. Yes. Right? Why don't we make it why don't we make it Creative Execution Officer? I'm going to tell you something. In the world of business, you got to bring a high level of energy. Because here's how God made everything. This is the first law of thermodynamics. Y'all ready? We have a physicist in the room, so Willis, you keep me on point, bro. If I say something that's off point, say, no, man, don't even play that, right? Okay, keep me straight, Willis, okay? So, first law of thermodynamics, everything is energy. Energy is neither created nor destroyed. It just what? Changes form. Now, by the way, that is called a clue. What kind of clue is that? Well, here's the kind of clue it is. Everything that you have in your life. Everybody say, everything I have in my life.
Everything I have in my life.
Take ownership like you really mean. Everything I have in my life.
Everything I have in my life.
Everything you have in your life, you have because you've exchanged energy for it.
That's right. Wow. That's right.
If you'd like to have some different things in your life, then you need to exchange a different kind of energy for it.
That's deep. That's good.
Now, I'm going to teach you something about energy. I'm going to teach you something about energy that is really absolutely essential for you to understand, for you to become a cash explosion officer. Okay? Everybody say, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Hold your hand up like this and repeat after me. Hold it up like this. High income.
High income.
That was so lame. That was so lame. Do it again. High income.
High income.
Can only come.
Can only come
from high energy.
from high energy. Woo!
Now I'm going to tell you something else. That's not just true about high income. That's true about any high level result that you desire in your life. No high level result can ever flow to a low energy source. It's not possible. God didn't set it up that way. No high level result. I don't care what the high level result is. It cannot flow to a low energy source. And so you can be a sophisticated, professional, cool, low energy source all you want to, and here's what's going to happen. You're going to be broke. You better bring some energy to the game.
Yes.
How you doing? I'm fine.
Come on, Myron.
I'm fine. How you doing? I'm above the dirt.
Go ahead, Myron.
Why are you still above the dirt? Above the dirt? Really? That's the best you can do? People say, I say, how you doing? I'm still living. Well, if you weren't, I'd be a little nervous right now talking to you. It's so ridiculous. And we think we're being clever. Right. I'm telling you, hey, here's what the scripture says. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. People say, by the way, I am a very controversial dude.
No.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I like bringing controversy. You know why? Because it wakes people up out of their cultural hypnotic trance. People walking around sleep all day, think they're awake.
Right, right.
People walk around thinking they think. Ain't had a thought in 15 years. Oh, yeah, I'm keeping it too real. I'm going to tell you something. Stop playing business owner.
Wow.
Quit tripping. Your family deserves better than that. I was just at a conference where a 15-year-old boy, oh, I'm sorry, he wasn't 15. He's 15 now. He was 14. He made $100,000 at 15. Quit tripping. Well, yeah, he was funnel hacking. But here's the reality. He brings energy to the game. You know what he's known for? Here's what he tells people. Work your face off. We go through life so timid and amoebic and feeble because we're so worried about what we think other people think about us. And I got news for you. You're worried about nothing because they ain't thinking about you. Now, you know what I think about? People got mortgages and car payments and churn going to private school, and they think about you. They ain't got time to think about you. Hey, here's what I'm telling you. I know what y'all thinking. Man, this dude is a lot at night. If you think I'm a lot at night, you should see me in the mountain.
Yes.
I ain't playing. You know why? Because I got a wife. I got children, grown children, but children. Hopefully one of these days, by the grace of God, I'm going to have some grandchildren. I have a legacy to leave. The scripture says a good man leaves an inheritance to his children. I got to bring a lot of energy to the game. I'm going to tell you something. The energy that you bring to the game is the answer to it resolves all the rest of that stuff going on in your life. You say, no, but you don't understand, I lost my job. Okay, the only reason that matters to you is because the fact that you lost your job, you've allowed that to rob you of your energy. I lost my job too. I got fired right before I quit. Now see, y'all laughing, but I'm just as serious as I can be. My last job I had in 1994, I got fired right before I quit.
Dang.
And I told my wife, I ain't never going to do this again. I burned that ship. A job. Y'all look at me. Why does he say job like that? I'm going to tell you why. Because you're over there asleep, having a good dream. All of a sudden you hear, bah, 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 bah. You almost have a heart attack. You push the snooze button, you go back to sleep. Then it goes what? Bah, bah, bah. Then you have your second heart attack in the same day. And now you're late. And so you jump up, you run to the bathroom, you wash your face, hold your hands, get dressed, run downstairs, grab a piece of toast, a cup of coffee, spill the coffee. I'm trying to get to my job I hate. Slide into this parking space, run inside, punch the clock. Whoosh, I'm 1 minute early. And then as soon as you punch that clock, time slows down at your job. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. People say, I got to have a job. I know you do, because you tell yourself that.
Yes.
Right.
I'm going to tell you something. People say, I can't sell. You sold yourself on that?
Right.
I can't sell. Well, guess what? Then somebody else is out there selling your customers, getting your money. I'm telling you how it works. Hey, selling is not about knowing. Being able to being a cash explosion officer is not about, well, I'm a professional. I've got a business card. I haven't had a business card since 2003. So what's on my business card? I don't use business cards. But business cards. Business card is one of the most delusional tools of business owners. They give somebody a business card and think somebody's going to go home and study it. Man, should I call them on Monday or two? They put that thing in a box if they didn't throw it in the trash on the way out the door. When I want to do business with people, I'm going to teach you, I'm going to change your life right now. Everybody ready? Say I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Holla at me, my people. I'm ready.
Hey, I'm ready.
Next time you want to meet somebody you want to do business with, stop exchanging business cards and put their phone number in your phone and put your phone number in their phone. And quit tripping. And quit tripping. Oh, by the way, see, I can act like this tonight because I get another chance tomorrow. It's going to be more worse. Tomorrow morning, I am going to teach you the only business model in the history of the world.
Yes.
Are y'all listening to me?
Yes.
The only what? The only business model in the what? History of the world that has ever produced a trillionaire.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
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 I'm going to teach it to you in the morning.
Yes.
Okay? I'm not going to teach it to you tonight because y'all too tired. I don't know how. By the way, let me tell you something. That's not the real reason I'm not going to teach you tonight. I'm not going to teach you tonight because tonight I'm going to teach you about energy. I'm going to teach you about the kind of energy. See, what happens is you talk yourself out of all your chances because you don't have enough energy to talk yourself into your chances.
All right, Myron.
People say, well, but you don't know how hard it is. No. See, when you say, isn't it amazing how much energy people put into, like really selling other people on their limitations?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't know how hard it is for me. Okay, maybe I don't. That's a possibility. That's a really legitimate possibility that I don't know how hard it is for you. But here's what you don't know. You don't know how easy it could be for you. Your turn.
That's true.
If you stop telling yourself this stuff that's not assisting. My good friend, Dr. Stan Harris, he always says, most people believe their doubts and doubt their beliefs. And what you need to learn how to do is you need to learn how to believe your beliefs and doubt your doubts. So, I'm going to tell you something. I promise you this is true. What I'm about to tell you is true now. I want y'all to look me in my God-given eyeballs. Crazy as they might look right now. I know I'm going all crazy out on you. But look. Y'all see me?
Yes.
There is not a person in this room who could not make $1 million in 2017. I mean, it's still February.
That's right. Yes.
Right?
I received
Yeah.
that.
But the reason you don't make $1 million, and if you don't make $1 million in 2017, the number one reason you don't do it is because you don't believe it, that you can, or you don't believe that you should, probably more that you don't believe that you can, or you believe, well, I have to know how first. No, you don't have to know how first. You don't have to know how first. You just have to make up your mind first. You have to make a decision. You know what a decision is? Does anybody in here know what a decision is? A decision is a covenant with yourself. Do you know what a covenant is? You know what the word covenant means? The word covenant means to cut. And when people entered into a covenant in the Old Testament, they would kill an animal. And they would cut that animal in pieces. And they would walk around in a circle around that animal. And then they would cut their hand. They would put their hands together and they would vow, as they exchanged each other's blood, they would vow on the carcass of that dead animal to give everything they had to serve that other person. And they said, if I don't do everything in my power, if I don't give my time and my energy and my money and my wealth and my strength and even my life if necessary to protect you and yours, may what happened to this animal happen to me. So here's what a covenant is. A covenant is a decision that causes you to rather die in honor than live in dishonor. Let's talk about the word confidence. Confidence. What's the root word of the word confidence? Confide. What's the word? Confide. What does the word confide mean?
To trust.
Say it again, bro. What is your name?
Michael.
Michael, give it up. Michael. Confide means to trust. And when people don't have confidence, they don't trust themselves. Why? Because I don't have confide in self. Did y'all pick up what I just put down? I don't have confide. Why don't I confide in? Why don't I have confidence self? Because I've broken my word to myself so many times that every time I tell myself something, I know I'm lying. Oh, I should smile when I say stuff like that, shouldn't I? So people know I ain't mad at them. I ain't mad at nobody. I love y'all. That's why I'm telling you the truth. And what you got to do is you got to bring energy to the game and quit tripping. Like you ain't making $100,000 a year and you got to have a favorite TV show?
Come on now.
Yes.
Right.
Right.
For real? Like for real? Like you ain't making $100,000 and you have a TV? Like you have a TV. And then pay them to pipe stuff that's going to make you more broker.
Come on, tell it, Myron.
Right.
Talking, Myron.
Like sell your TV and hire a coach.
That's right. That's right.
Yes.
No, I'm just like people walk around pretending to be broke and flush so much money down the toilet on frivolous foolishness that can't do anything for their families. I'm going to tell you something. Like you don't even understand. Like there's nobody in here that is as po as I used to be. I was pitiful po. Y'all know what pitiful po is, don't you? That's when you're so po people feel sorry for you. I was pitiful. Don't laugh too loud. I might get a complex. I'm serious. I remember when I first got married, I got this beautiful wife. I met this girl, man. I used to write her poems and made her all these promises. You know, dudes are good at poems and promises.
Right.
Huh?
Right.
I met this girl. I wrote a poem called What Will It Take? Yo, okay. I'm gonna just tell you. I gotta give you the backstory. Met this girl. Now you gotta understand. I had polio as an infant. I got this brace on my leg, right? So I'm not gonna dunk a basketball. I ain't gonna run a touchdown, right? I couldn't lift stuff and tote stuff, so I couldn't get a job lifting stuff and toting stuff, right? So I got to figure something out. But you know what? I could talk, and I could write some poetry and make you hurt yourself. I wrote a poem called What Will It Take? I'm 21 years old. I see this girl. The day I met her, I told my brother, I said, I met the girl today I'm going to marry. Now, she didn't tell nobody she was going to marry me. But I brought some energy to the game. And I wrote this poem called, I'm going to give you a little bit of it. Here's how it goes. What will it take to win thine heart, thou fairest of the fair? Will it take a prince of princes or a valiant knight to dare? To win in one so beautiful as you might that require a nobleman, a priest, a king, or someone even higher? What will it take to win the heart of one so kind and fair in youth? Will probably take a rich man or handsome of a truth. What will it take to win the heart of one so comely and sublime? Must one be a sovereign ruler or a monarch in his prime? None of these do I possess, and yet I seek to win thine heart, thou queen of elegance, above these valiant men. I'm not a prince of princes, and I've never been a knight, but if I had a chance to win your heart, I think I might. I'm not a nobleman, I'm not a priest or king, but to win your heart, thou fairest, I'd make the bells of heaven ring. Since I don't know what it takes to win your heart so true, please tell me what it takes to win, and that's what I will do. She said, oh, Myron. I said, it's on now, boy, it's on. It's on!
You better go, Myron.
And a whole bunch of poems later, sorry, a whole bunch of poems later, and a whole bunch of promises later, I finally got her to say what?
Yeah.
I got her to say, I do. And you know what happened? Before I got married, nobody taught me the marriage math. I didn't even know there was marriage math until I got married. Don't marry some dude that don't know the marriage math. I'm telling you, it's dangerous. Let me tell you how the marriage math works. As hard as it is for you to take care of one person financially, when you get married, it's twice as hard. And you know what? I married this beautiful girl, gave her all these promises, wrote all these poems. Don't you know she was 8 months pregnant with our first child, and our lights and our water were both disconnected at the same time? Not because I wasn't working, but because what I was working on wasn't working. I'm keeping it real, ain't I? I'm talking about pitiful Poe. Why do I tell you that story? Because people see me and they say, well, he doesn't understand. Shut up.
Say it, Myron. Say it.
You don't even know how much I understand. The first job that I was able to get after I got married was driving a trash truck for $6.25 an hour with a wife and a new baby. But I used to work overtime, because that was $9.50 an hour for overtime. And you know what I did when I came home? I'd take a nap, and then I'd go out in the marketplace, and I'd do everything in my power to sell some insurance and sell some investments. You know why? Because a trash man was what I did, but that wasn't who I was.
Yeah.
Broke was what I did, but it wasn't who I was. And I brought so much energy to the game. No, somebody's family might be broke. People say, man, what's your favorite team? My favorite team is the Golden family. And if we ain't winning, I don't care who's winning. Cheering for folk that don't even know your name, and they got no food in the refrigerator. You need to sit down. Got a favorite team. Your favorite team ought to be your family.
Right.
But you got to bring some energy to the game. Why? Because no high energy result can ever flow to a low energy source. Here's what you went to school and they taught you to be sophisticated. But you know what happens? You know what happens when I meet people? They remember me. You know why? Because I make them remember me.
Yes, you do.
Nat King, was it Nat King Cole saying Unforgettable? Yeah. Unforgettable. That's what you are, so unforgettable. Most of us, when people meet us, they can sing a song, you are forgettable. That's what you are, you're so forgettable. How you doing? Fine. Everybody's fine. Everybody's fine. I'm okay. Oh, how about this one? Not too bad. Well, what does that mean? Like I'm really bad, but not too bad? We don't even understand that we are using our mouths to throw stones before us as we go through this journey of life.
That's true.
Og Mandino said, the path is smooth. Why do you throw stones before you? I mean, all I'm saying is this, like, level up on some energy. When people ask you how you're doing, say, I am so fantastic. You might want to move away, back up a little bit. Back up. How you doing? I am excellent, as always, better now that I am talking to you. How are you? Every day of my life is a great day, and I expect this one to be no different.
Yes.
Why? You know why? Because nobody's going to forget that. Like, some crazy dude came in here talking about every day his life is a great day. I don't know how you do it, man. Every day of my life ain't no great day. But hey, I'm going to let you have that.
Right.
Do you understand that our words are our wand and we can create? By the way, let me, and I know I'm going to contradict some famous people, but by the way, y'all do know being famous don't make it right.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Just because somebody's famous and they say something. Oh, but you don't know they got a mega. I don't care what they got. The truth is the light, and light shine all over, right? So that's a Myron Golden's dad quote. My dad used to say that all the time. I didn't know what it meant, but I always liked the way it sounded. So, I'm going to tell you something. Motivational speakers will tell you this. Preachers will tell you this. Speakers will tell you this. Authors will tell you this. But I'm going to tell you, it is not true. They'll tell you can speak things into existence. No, you can't. No, you cannot. You cannot speak things into existence, because if you could, you would have already spoke something different into existence than what you got in existence right now.
I got
Money coming. Shut up. You say, but I don't care who said it. I am not a politician. I am not politically correct. I am not running for office. I am not trying to win votes, and I don't care. I'm not trying to make enemies. But if somebody the Apostle Paul said, "Am I therefore your enemy because I tell you the truth?" It is what it is. You can't speak things into existence. But what you can speak into existence, there's one thing that the Scripture says you can speak into existence. How many of y'all would like to know what it is? Say yes.
Yes.
You can speak faith into existence, into a space where doubt used to exist. And when you do, the faith gives you the ability to take an action that the doubt would not let you take. And so therefore, when you do the action, you have the ability to produce the outcome that you couldn't produce in doubt. That's how it really works. 9. I like that. I like that, girl. That's our new number. 9. I just dropped a 9 on him. Wow, snap. Hashtag 9.
I like that.
Hey, hear me and hear me well. I don't know if y'all can tell or not, but I really do care about you. You don't know me from the man on the moon, but I care about you. You know why? Because God put so much potential in you, and you're not squeezing it out. Right. You're not realizing it. You're not utilizing it. You're not capitalizing on it. And guess what? The world suffers because you don't squeeze all the juice out of your life. You're not delivering your message. You're not bringing your energy to the game. I remember I used to coach when I used to coach my boys in basketball when they were in high school, and I didn't know that much about basketball, but I knew a lot about winning. And so you know what we did? We made sure that the most important thing we did during basketball practice was run. But Dad, I'm going to die. Well, keep running until you die. I'm having a heart attack. Well, keep on. We'll bring some ambulance in. Keep running. I don't want to hear it. Run! You want to play in the game? Run. Because it's not the team that has the most energy in the first quarter that wins the game. It's the team that has the most energy in the fourth quarter that wins the game. And we're going to build up your endurance, and we're going to run, and then when we're tired, we're going to run some more, and then when we're more tired, we're going to run some more. I'm going to tell you something. Stop using words like, I'm tired, I'm so tired, I just don't feel good today. Shut up. Stop bringing all that drama to the game. Drama don't win games, energy wins games. When somebody feels sorry for you, here's what, every time you tell somebody, when you tell somebody how terrible your life is going, they're just glad it's not them. The thought that comes to their mind, better you than me, baby. You don't understand. Like seriously, business is easy. How many of y'all are business owners? Where are my business owners? Wave at me. Wave at me. All my business owners, wave at me. Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Like, business is easy. It's like do 4 things. Like, it's not 40,000 things. It's like 4 things, right? Okay, well, first thing you got to do, well, it's 5 things, but one of them is just not something you do, it's just your awareness. So you got to have an awareness. You have to have an awareness of a problem, right? So, like, can I tell you, like, the biggest mistake business owners make? They start the business they want to start. That's the biggest mistake business owners make. Well, I want to start this business because I've always wanted to have this business. Well, it's not really a good reason. Do that as a hobby. Okay, you want to be a successful business owner? Find a big problem that a big audience has, like a large number of people have. Find a big problem that a large number of people have, and then either find a solution or create a solution or partner with somebody who has a solution and doesn't know how to sell it. Right? So a problem. Like business is problem solving. Business is not, well, I've always wanted to do this thing. You know what I want? I can't, what I've always wanted to do, I don't know of anything I've always wanted to do, but like what I love to do, I love to play golf. I love to play golf. Any golfers in the room? This is the saddest thing. Thank you. I'm glad there's two of us. There's two of us. Like what are y'all doing with your, like you're not playing golf, what are you doing with your time? Okay, anyway. Just start your business. Okay, but see, but wait a minute. I have a business. Like my business generates, $15,000 to $40,000 a week, and I play golf every day. So it ain't because you have a business that you don't play golf. That ain't the reason. I got a business. And by the way, I'm not trying to. I didn't say that to impress you. I don't need you to be impressed by me. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to realize that if the game is hard for you, it's because you're making it hard.
Right.
Like if the game of business is hard for you, it's because you are making it hard. But the man's making it. No, the man can't make it hard. The man can attempt to make it hard, but if you have more energy than the man, then the man's going to move out your way, or the man's going to get crushed.
Say that.
Right?
Amen.
So, business, after you find a problem and source a solution, whether you create it or somebody else creates it, whatever, find a problem, source a solution. Now, all you got to do is do four things. All you got to do is generate some leads. Right? That's easy. Because when people have a problem, guess what they start doing? Thank you. They start looking for a solution. Like, why am I even here? They already know this stuff. They start looking for a solution. And all you have to do is be where they can find you. People say, I got to go find somebody to do business. No, you don't. I don't have to find people to do business with. They find me. I position myself where they're going to be, and they find me. Somebody say, aha. Okay, number two. After you generate leads, right, you convert those leads into sales. Wow. Now, by the way, sales, like sell. Doesn't that have such a great sound? It's almost poetic, isn't it? Sell. I don't know, I just get excited. I get a little flooded in my heart when I say the word sell. Ah, that's such a beautiful word. I love the word sell. I love to sell. I love to sell. You know why I love to sell? By the way, can I let y'all in on like one of the greatest business secrets in the world? Yeah. Like I'm talking about people who will spend like $250,000 and go to business school, and they'll come out and not know this. I'm serious. I know I am a little bit funny sometimes, kind of, but not really even that funny at all. But I'm being very serious. Like this is like one of the greatest business secrets in the world. Please. Let's say, name a profession that people go to school for. I don't care what it is. Accounting. Okay. Accounting, lawyer. So either one of them, both of them. So we got one accountant over here, we got a lawyer over here. Here's what happens. They go to school, the accountant learns how to count, they learn how to account, right? They know about debits and credits, and they know about reconciliations and profit and loss and balance sheets and cash flow statements, and they know all that stuff. And attorneys learn how to go, and they learn how to practice law, and they learn all this stuff about how to do the thing they went to school for. They don't learn anything about how to go out and get somebody to do it for. Accountants don't learn how to go get accounting clients. Lawyers don't learn. I don't care what business, what law school you go to, they do not teach you how to go get law clients. Now that's such great news for us as entrepreneurs. That means if we understand that the significance of businesses, generate some leads, convert those leads into sales, we have the advantage over them because they don't know that. They just think, I'm going to go get some business cards, and I'm going to get some business cards, and then I'm going to get some stationery, and I'm going to get an office with a desk. Might even hire a secretary. Now I'm in business. Oh, got to hang out a shingle. You need a shingle if you're going to be in business, right? What is that? I don't have a card. I don't have any stationery. I have an office in my house. You don't need it. Here's what you need. You need some customers who got some money. See, now that sounds funny, doesn't it? It sounds funny, but I'm telling you, that's all you need. Some customers with some money. The more customers with some money you got, the more money you're going to make. That's right. If you can sell. Now, so generate leads. What's the first one? Generate leads. Second one, convert those leads into sales. Third one is ascend those leads into more sales. So, like you might sell them a $100 product this week, but next month you might sell them a $1,000 product. Right. Then after that, you sell them a $10,000 product. Or if you want to, you can flip the script and sell them a $10,000 product first. That's not a bad idea. Hey, y'all want $1 million business plan? Y'all want $1 million business plan? Everybody say yes. I'm going to give you $1 million business plan right now. Create a $10,000 product, make 2 sales a week. Wow. 2. How many? 2 sales a week. It's 20 grand a week. It's $1.4 million a year. $1.40 million. That's $1,040,000 a year. By the way, if you're making $1,040,000 a year, if you got a big garden and you quit smoking, you can live off of that. Just say it. That one took a little while for you. So, what happened? Yeah.
Oh, God.
And then the last one is create some kind of continuity program where you do the work once and they pay you for it over and over. It could be a newsletter. It could be a membership site. It could be access to recording. But you want to do the work once. And you want to get paid on it over and over and over again. I'm going to tell you something now. I just told you, people say, well, I want to know what to do. No, I just told you what to do.
That's right, you did.
But see, until I challenge you to become the person who will do it, you ain't going to do it. You're going to know it, but you ain't going to do it. Why? Because you don't understand. It's all about the energy that you bring to the game.
Right.
Like, y'all need to, I'm going to tell you the truth. You need to start being over the top in everything you do. When people think about you, I like you. Come on up here with me, sister. Come on up here with me, sister. Come on. Come on. What is your name? What's your name?
I'm Yvette.
Yvette. Give it up for Yvette, y'all. I like your style.
Thank you.
So, you need to be over the top. You like that, didn't you?
I do.
What's your business?
My business is, I have 2 actually.
Tell me about both of them.
Organo is the organic coffee that is infused with herb called Ganoderma.
I'm
and
familiar
it helped
with it.
me come off my high blood pressure
You
medication.
go, girl. What's your bad self?
And then I'm also
Tell you
starting a
something else about
nonprofit for foster care children to join the military. I retired from the military.
Awesome, awesome. So, can I help you?
Yes, please do.
You don't mind?
I don't mind.
I can coach you in front of all these people.
Hello.
Okay. So how many network marketers we have in here? Okay. Okay. So here's what I'm going to tell you. Network marketing is a great business vehicle. It is a great business vehicle. I've made a lot of money. I made more money per month in network marketing than I ever made in a year in any job I've ever had. So I know a lot of people hate on network marketing. They say it ain't real. Okay. Any business is real if you go build it, right? But I do want to. I want to give you a caution.
Yeah.
Okay, if I may. No. Okay. Organo Gold is you're a distributor, but it's not really your business.
Right.
Okay.
Correct.
So my recommendation would be. I'm sure there's all. Hello, all my friends out there in Organo Gold. How are y'all doing? Okay. So here's the reality. Here's what I would do if I were you. I would create my own product of some kind and sell them my product before I sell them the network marketing company's product. Here's why. You don't have to do this, but this is what I would recommend. Because 2 things. Number 1, then they become your customers first. Okay? And you can't, and even if the network marketing company, I'm not going to say Organo Gold would do that, but network marketing companies have been known to do this from time to time. If they terminate you for doing something other than their thing, then you have your customers.
Right.
The most valuable thing a business has is its customer base. No, not list. Customer base. Customer base. That's right. Now that's list of prospects. I'm talking about buyers. I'm talking about folk. I'm talking about them folk that like to buy your stuff. Okay. So right. So like an information product that teaches people why they should be in business, something along those lines. I would sell them that. I would at least have like $100 product that you sell to people, and then when they consume that product, they say, "Wow, that just makes so much sense, Yvette. Do you have any ideas?" Like, for instance, how many of y'all read my book From the Trash Man to Cash Man? Okay, a couple of you. In my book From the Trash Man to the Cash Man, so I'm going to give you all something about strategery. Okay? When I wrote From the Trash Man to the Cash Man, one of the chapters is, or one of the sub-chapters in the Bible, in the book of Trash Man to Cash Man, one of the subheadings in that book is 10 reasons why everybody should do network marketing. Why did I put that in there?
So that you can attract the network marketers.
Very good, so that I can attract the network marketers, and so that network marketers would buy my book in bulk and then either give it away or sell it to their prospects. Right? So I put that in there on the front end with a strategy on the back end. Are y'all with me?
Yeah.
Right.
Now the reason I did that is because I wanted to sell a lot of books, and consequently we sold over 140,000 copies of that book. Most of those books we sold because of those 3 pages that say why everybody should do network marketing. Wow. Somebody say, aha. Okay, so Yvette, you are a rock star. I'm going to give you one more piece of advice. How deep are you? Have you already started your nonprofit?
No, I'm
You have
just at the
beginning stages. I'm going to give you maybe the best advice anybody's ever given you, and that is go build a multiple 6-figure or 7-figure business before you start a nonprofit, because then you can be your first funder. And people love giving funds to businesses that are funded by people who have businesses. Business people don't like giving funds to businesses that are funded by broke people. I'm not saying that you're broke. That's not that. There was no inference there. But I'm just saying, like what happens is, if I'm going to tell you about me. So if somebody comes to me and says, Myron, I'd like you to donate to my nonprofit, the first question I'm going to ask them, how much have you donated to your nonprofit? Right? Mm-hmm. Right?
I have some skin in the game.
Well, you do have some skin in the game, but here's what it tells me. If you say, well, I've invested $100,000 in this nonprofit, here's what that tells me. That tells me you know how to make money and you know how to manage money. But if you haven't, then you just want to get this is my thought. Mm-hmm. You want to get some of my money, but you haven't even demonstrated that you can make money or manage money. Mm-hmm. That's how rich people think. At least that's how I think. I don't know how all rich people think, but I know I'm not even remotely interested in giving money to something that has no money. And I know doesn't that sound horrible? Really? Yeah, really. Yeah. So you are a rock star. You're one of my favorite people I've ever met. Give it up. Right. Give it up one more time for Yvette, y'all. Woo! I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna challenge y'all. Like, sell something tonight to somebody. I don't care who. Sell something to somebody tonight. On your way home, when you get home, send out an email, put something on Facebook, sell something. If you don't sell something to somebody for $1, for $5, something that costs $10 and you sell it to them for $5. Give somebody a deal. Get used to offering. Now, I was going to let y'all in a secret, and I'm going to wind it up because I know. Wow, I haven't only been going for about 40 minutes, haven't I? What time did I? But I didn't start at 9.
57 minutes.
I've been going 57 minutes.
57 minutes.
Okay, I've been going for 57 minutes. So I'm about to wind it down. But I was telling y'all about why I'm going to wind it down. But I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why you should fall in love with selling. It'll change your life for the rest of your life. Like, fall in love with selling. If you don't master anything else, 2 things. Like, if there are 2 business skills that you should master. Master marketing and master sales. Okay? If you don't master anything else in business, master marketing, master sales. I don't mean learn it. I mean master it. I mean, like, know it forward and backward. Like, be able to do it in your sleep. Marketing is the art and science of discovering and developing in other people a desire for more and more of your product, your service, or opportunity. So marketing attracts the clients. Right? Selling is uncovering the value of what you have to offer so well that people are happy to exchange the money they have in their pocket for the value you've revealed. So there's a difference. What's that? Yeah, absolutely. So that's the difference between sales and marketing. Marketing attracts the client. Sales converts the client, or attracts the prospect. Sales converts the prospect. Now, here's what's really cool. Do y'all think that most people love selling or hate selling? Most people hate selling. Okay, so most people hate selling. That is the greatest news in the world for us. Like, we're in this little bitty room here in Laurel, Maryland. And there's a handful of us, and there's some. But even though all the folks on the internet, thousands of people on the internet, there's still a handful compared to the 7 billion people in the world. And 95% of people hate to sell. Woo! Somebody say hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Do you know why that's exciting? Because there's only one alternative to selling, and that's buying. 95% of the people hate to sell, which means they only love to buy. If you're part of the 5% who loves to sell and has mastered selling, you can't help but be rich.
Yeah. 9.
9.
I just dropped another 9. So here's what I'm going to do. I've got a free gift for you. I got a free gift for all of you. Okay, y'all like free stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, so I created an audio program called The 13 Biggest Mistakes Business Owners Make When Promoting and Advertising Their Businesses. Now, how many of y'all never saw me before? Never saw me before? Wow, I thought I was way more famous than that. Okay, I'm just kidding. Okay, how many of you have seen me before? How many of y'all who have seen me before know if I wanted to, I could sell you that 13 biggest, okay? Y'all know I can sell some stuff.
Yes, you can.
Okay. Can I get a witness up in here? Okay. But I'm not going to sell it to you. I'm going to give it to you. You know why I'm going to give it to you? Because I can.
Thank you.
Okay, so here's what you do. You can go right now on your phone if you want to my website, Myron Golden Consulting. Myron, M-Y-R-O-N, Golden, G-O-L-D-E-N, Myron Golden. By the way, I went and spoke at a conference one time. They put my name on the program as Marion Goldman.
Wow.
That's a big one. I didn't do that.
Okay, I'm back. All right. So Myron, M-Y-R-O-N, G-O-L-D-E-N, Consulting, C-O-N, Salting. Okay. MyronGoldenConsulting.com. And just put your name and email address and phone number in the form, and you'll get it back automatically. 13 biggest mistakes business owners ever make when promoting and advertising their businesses. That's for you folks online. You can go get it. Folks in the room, you can go get it. Hopefully something I shared tonight will help you. Before I end, I do want to, I'm going to give, if it's okay, Trev, I'm going to give, because I'm hungry. I ate like half a turkey sub for lunch. That's what I had to eat today. And I've been up since 4 o'clock this morning. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give 3 people, if you got a question that is pressing and you'd like to ask that question about your business or about business, I'll be happy to answer for you. And I'll answer it quickly because I know y'all ready to go to the house. But the reality is I've made millions of dollars, and I'm not saying this to pat myself, oh, Myron, you're so wonderful. I'm really wonderful sometimes, and other times not so much. Okay? But the reason I'm telling you that is because I've got clients that I've helped make millions and tens of millions of dollars. Okay, bless you. So I might have an answer for you. Michael, yes, sir. How may I serve you?
So I believe that I'm really good at marketing and uncovering that value to sales. So because of I'm in love with that, I've spread myself really thin and found out tonight that I don't have a centralized focus.
Okay.
Working with this kind of business, working with that kind of business, working with this kind of business. How do you
What do you sell?
marketing products and trainings and
To
also,
who? To like business owners?
Yes.
Okay.
And but I'll work with somebody who has a restaurant. Then I'll work with somebody who has a cleaning company. Then I'll work
Okay.
with somebody.
So tell me, like that's real easy. Like yours is gonna, like your life is about to change. Like seriously, your life is about to change. Seriously, like you sell like marketing for them. Like you create marketing for businesses.
Yes.
Okay.
You
So
add copy the whole nine.
add copy whole 9. So easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Like your life will never be the same. What you do is you only work with clients who, when they make a sale, they make a lot of money. Okay, you with me so far? Here's what that means. Like, if you're selling to a restaurant, let's say, how much do you charge for your services?
I don't have a structure.
But
some
you got,
people
when you
I'll
walk in the door, you got to
back
tell them
end.
something.
Yeah, well, some like I'll do like a residual on the back end if they don't have a lot of money up front, or some people I might do just like a
Okay.
consulting fee right up front.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to tell all y'all. Stop selling to people who don't have money. They don't have money, just don't sell to them. Like, don't sell them anything. They don't have money. Tell them to go make some money, and then they can buy something from you. No. That helps you and them.
That's right.
Don't sell to broke folk, right? So stop, no, seriously, stop being so desperate for a sale that you'll sell to anybody.
Right.
Like, don't sell to broke people.
That's good.
Right.
Okay? Okay? So, if they don't have money, say, well, you know what? It's not time for you yet. So that's the first thing. So you got to have a price.
Yes.
They're not going to give you a price. You got to go to them with a price. So if you're going to work with somebody, they have money. Now, how much are you charging them?
If I'm just doing like a couple-hour consultation, I would probably charge somewhere between like $1,000 and $1,500.
Okay, so here's the next one. Here's the next one. Y'all ready? Separate. When you own a business, it's not a job. Separate your income from your time. Stop selling your time. Stop selling your time. I mean, if you sell your time, it's okay if you have a really high price, and then you sell them a package, but stop selling time. Stop selling time. Stop, because if you tell them it's $1,500 for an hour,
That's right.
they're having a hard time justifying that because they don't make $1,500 an hour.
Right.
Okay, so from now on, I want everybody here to raise your right hand, say, from now on, I promise to stop selling time and start selling results. Okay.
Right. That's good. That's good.
Okay. Okay. So find people that when they make a sale, they make a lot of money. I.e., for instance, somebody who does who installs custom swimming pools. Somebody who is a cosmetic dentist. They sell somebody a new set of teeth. It's $12,000. Now you can charge them $6,000, or you can charge them $6,000 a month, and you only have to get them 3 clients a month. And you made the money for them to pay you. Start figuring out how you can make the money for your clients to pay you. Are you with me?
Yes,
So if they here's what we know. People that have high ticket offers, cosmetic surgeons, cosmetic dentists, lawyers, doctors, chiropractors, and we could go on. By the way, there's a resource at the library. Then if you have a library card, I know there's a library in Laurel because I've spoken at the Laurel Library before. There's a resource at the library. If you have a library card, you can access it. If you don't, then you have to pay $1,000 a year or something. Okay, but you can get it at the library. It's called Info USA. Info USA will tell you. You can look up any business. It'll tell you how much the business is worth. It'll tell you how much they spend on advertising. It'll tell you what their annual revenue is, how many employees they have. So then you can go find those people. Is that helpful?
Absolutely. Thank you.
You're welcome. 2 more. Nobody else has one? Okay.
Well, then I got this.
Okay. hey. I ain't gonna beg you and I ain't gonna bug you. I'm ready to go get me something to eat. Can y'all tell? Yes, sir. Michael, talk to me, brother.
So that's actually what I've been trying to do, get away from.
Okay, so stop trying.
No, selling the time.
Right.
But for results. So, but how do you separate the two?
You figure out what result you can produce for them. You tell them what the result is, and you tell them how much it's going to cost.
Okay, got it.
Right.
Okay.
So
if I can do it in hours, it's done in an hour.
If you can do it in 5 minutes, it's done in 5 minutes.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It has nothing to do with how much time you put into it.
Got it.
You don't have stop thinking about my time is worth X amount of dollars per hour. Your time cannot be bought. Do you understand? Okay, let's say I say to you, I'm going to give you $1 million. Are you excited? Who's excited about $1 million? Okay, but in order for you to get that $1 million, you have to stop living today. Who wants it now? Nobody. Okay? So, okay, you have to take 1 month off the end of your life for $1 million. Who's taking that? Nobody, because we don't know when the month. Well, but your last day might be 3 days from now, so you don't want to do that, right? You see what I'm saying?
She heard $1 million.
So you living up those last 2 days, don't you?
No, she won't have 2 days. You understand? If you take the last month off your life and you only got 3 days to live, you die today.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
But what if you have 20 years?
Nobody knows that.
You don't know.
That's a gamble I'm not willing to take. Here's my point. Here's my point.
Back to my $1 million.
Here's my point. Here's my point. My point is your time is not money. Time is infinitely more valuable than money. That's why the scripture tells us to redeem the time, because the days are evil. The word redeem means to buy back, rescue from loss, and to improve our opportunity. We're supposed to buy back our time. We're supposed to use our money to get time. But in Satan's kingdom, he says you should use your time to get money. How many dollars per hour will you pay me? Right. Do you understand the difference? God set the whole thing up. He said, look, here's how you do it. Don't sell your time. Use your time, use your money to buy back your life. I'm going to tell you the most about, I've bought the nicest kind of cars you can imagine, the nicest kind of houses you can imagine, the nicest kind of jewelry, trips. The most valuable thing I've ever bought with $1 is I bought back the rest of my life. Yes, sir. Darren.
Quote that you said earlier, I wanted to finish. A decision is a covenant is to cut. A decision allows you to die in honor.
I said a covenant. People who enter into a covenant would rather die in honor than live in dishonor. They would rather die in honor than live in dishonor. And so when you make a decision, the word decision comes from the Latin root de, which means of or from, and scission, which means to cut. An incision cuts into the body. A decision cuts off from. So that's why I say a decision is a covenant that you make with yourself, because it is a cutting off from any other possibility than the objective that you have determined. Was that helpful? Anybody else? All right. You know what? Y'all deserve a break today. I appreciate your patience with me. Hey, I'm gonna tell you something now. Be back at 9 o'clock in the morning. I know Darnell. How many of y'all never heard Darnell Jarvie? She is B.A.D. to the. But she's gonna be here in the morning too. Right. Oh, so y'all did hear. She's gonna be here in the morning at 9. Then I'm gonna be after her. I'm gonna teach you in the morning the best business model in the history of the world. It's made me millions and millions of dollars. It's the only business model that has ever produced a trillionaire. How many of y'all gonna be here when I'm talking in the morning? All right, I'll see y'all in the morning. Trevor, I'm gonna bring it back up. You're welcome. Thank you.
Woo! Cash man to the cash man.
What's up, baby?
Did he bring it or what?
Yeah.
Cam, come on down. Darren, come on down. Where the rest of that millennial marketing machine at? Where they at? Come on down. Jeremiah, come on down. All right, so a couple things. One, go to MyronGoldenSolutions.com.
Myron Golden Consulting.
MyronGoldenConsulting.com. Somebody post that in the feed, right? And a few things I want to give a shout out as we kind of wrapping up and getting ready for tomorrow. A few things. Number one, there are people who make donations and deposits that were not just financial. There are people who work behind the scene, that put down the chairs, that did the videos, that did the marketing, that did the social media posts. And you're looking at the millennial marketing machine.
That's what's up.
They are a division within the Peak Performance Institute, and some of you need some help with your marketing. And tomorrow, I encourage you to connect with them and set appointments with them, because some of you need that help. You know, especially in business, you got to stay on top of your innovation. And I have long since given up on trying to stay on top of everything. I just try to meet the youngest, coolest people I can find in the country, and I talk to them.
Come on now.
So I want you to reach out to them. Two things they're doing tomorrow morning. Tomorrow, if you're starting to see some of the headshots they did free headshots for everybody. They decided that tomorrow morning, you want to arrive here early, they're going to be doing free headshots again for those people who want to do free headshots. In addition to that, if you want to shoot a commercial for your business, they're going to be doing it at no cost. And so, one, it's always important to uplift our millennials, our young folks, and let them know that you appreciate them, how proud you are of them, but also to sow into their life with good wisdom. And so as you see them around, if you see them around, sow into them. Yeah. You know, share with them. And also do business with them, because ain't nobody up here, do y'all got a job? No, there ain't nobody got a job. Everybody up here got a business.
That's what's up.
And from editing, you know, from film, and I mean, y'all going to hear from them tomorrow. They're going to be doing a special set. And they really have truly a phenomenal story. But I just wanted to highlight them, because most of them were here last night to about 1:30 in the morning, just getting set up. So you said 5 in the morning? Yeah, because I left before y'all did. But yeah, just wanted to show some appreciation. I know y'all be back here bright and early in the morning, but let everybody know your name, and real quick we'll start here and then we'll just go there and then we'll go ahead and get wrapped up.
Darren Smith.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Cameron Lawson.
Jeremiah Bowtie Woods.
Brian Burns.
Mm-hmm.
Terrell Johnson.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right, let's give him a round of applause. That's right. Y'all get here. What, we arrive at 9 tomorrow morning? 8:30. Oh, there you go. 8:30. He said 8:30. There we go. So come in here and get your headshots done. There's no cost to you. Collaborate with them, and those who took pictures already, you're starting to see those pictures posted up, and they're really, really, really good. So tomorrow is a big day. I'm going to suggest to you, tomorrow it's going to be hard to get a seat, so you better arrive early. You got George Frazier coming, you got Myron coming, you got Ken Brown coming, right? You don't know who Ken Brown is? You're going to, yes, you are. You got Danielle Jervey. Tomorrow morning, she is opening up with a powerhouse presentation. She only gave y'all a snippet of what she was really going to talk about, but tomorrow morning she's going to be opening up wide open. So you want to have your butt in that seat. And my suggestion, you better put a coat, a bag, or something else when you arrive in the morning. Don't leave it tonight, by the way. But it's going to be packed to the brim. And then we'll be closing with a keynote by none other than we got two closing keynotes. One, Dr. George C. Frazier. We'll be doing the state of the black entrepreneur. And then that'll be followed by none other than Sherwood, one of our hometown favorites. And so, by all means, invite somebody with you, invite them online, or invite them to attend in person. If you need to take pictures with the board and all that kind of good stuff, we'll leave the lights on for you for those people who need to take pictures. A couple other closing comments. If you want to advertise, that means that you want to advertise your business, you can text Shay at 202-270-1662. Also, some of the experts have agreed that if you want to get a celebrity endorsement, provided we're going to vet your product. So understand that if you're asking for a celebrity endorsement, there has to be a vetting process. But there'll be a vetting process, and if you want to get your product endorsed by one of the experts that are here, they want to help you jumpstart your business, you'll text Shay at 202-270-1662. Each of the experts have agreed that they'll do a maximum of 5 people. So So you got George and Andy and those people who would like to have somebody with some influence discussing your business. They're going to do it. You text Shay at 202-270-1662. Last thing. Last 2 things. Thank you. We're doing a collaboration book called Black, Brilliant, and Built for Success. If you are willing to share your story, willing to be transparent, we want to interview you. We want to talk to you. You can go to blackbrilliantbook.com, set up your interview appointment. The book is called Black, Brilliant, and Built for Success. If that is you, and you have a story to share that you believe will edify, elevate, and educate those who read it, then we want to talk to you. Listen, if you're looking for a money grab, this is not going to happen. If you look, how many books I'm going to sell? It's not that kind of thing. This is the kind of legacy that we're looking to leave long after we leave this earth. Think of it like a Think and Grow Rich, so to speak, where people are still reading it, long after the author has passed away. So think of it as that type of project. Additionally, there are people who are watching online. You're saying, I want to do a Black CEO event in my town. You'll hear more about this tomorrow. But if you want to host a Black CEO event, you go to BlackCEOTour.com. You go to BlackCEOTour.com. The experts that you see here, they're about another 50 of us or so who are part of the Black CEO faculty. And they have made agreements to show up at your Black CEO Tour spot. And depending on the response in those towns, we'll be setting up Black CEO chapters to support your businesses around the country so that you can get together and collaborate. So you go to BlackCEOTour.com, and it's all about collaboration. So in closing, when we cooperate, 1 + 1 = what?
2.
But when we collaborate, 1 and 1 = what?
11.
Right, so be a part of 11, everybody, hashtag 11. As you're leaving out, post in the group. If you're here, make sure you take a selfie and post it in the private, the elusive, the exclusive. So y'all knew. Facebook group, there's no other group like it on the planet. You can get that by going to BlackCEOTribe.com. And as you're posting in the group, post your number 1 takeaway. And before you leave here, take a selfie with somebody else, somebody you didn't know, and post it to the group. Have a great, have a wonderful, and have a spectacular day. Thank you for your time. I'll see y'all bright and early in the morning. We're going to open the doors at 8. We start at 9. The doors open at 8. Bonus session 8:30, if you want to just, it's a round table talk with the experts where you can ask questions. They'll all be here. All right, don't be amazing, everybody. I think I saw you. You got a book or something, don't you? Yeah, I saw you online. I saw you. Yeah, I thought I saw you. I saw this book, What I Wish I Knew When I Was in College. Remind me to talk to you tomorrow. I saw your book posted. Definitely. Remember?
We should, bro.
All right, man. What them bow ties?
No, I got some.
Okay. All right. Chill tomorrow. All right, man, fellas. Look, I said, look, I will tell you, it's going to be one person, that's going to be on time. I don't care what else happens. I said, don't call Nicole. Nicole was going to wipe by the schedule. So I was trying to tell her, I said, look.
We're going to be on time.
Yeah, hey, you
How you doing?
I said, it was both person that was going to be on time. I said, watch this. I said, we need this, and this. First person to send this stuff in, Nicole.
First to do them outside.
Oh, boy.
You give me when I buy my computer, I'm sitting right now because I won't live in it.
I tell her, I say, hey, look, man, she's the consummate professional.
Shay Brown, how you doing?
All you gotta do is tell her what you need and when you need it.
Now, we're checking out your promo stuff a week before because I'm
Lisa and Shay Brown, pleasure. Thank you so much for coming.
blowing up.
You were cranking now. Absolutely. Good. Yeah. And give me that iPad out of there too, if you would.
Pleasure meeting you. I saw you earlier.
Okay, I think we can get live in a second. And Shay needs this, by the way.
I forgot to call you yesterday.
Oh, okay. I'm fine with that.
Good. You ready?
He's like, I'm busy.
Yeah.
So I'll call you after the
Yeah, that probably helps, Shay, huh?
I'm gonna switch. I'm gonna switch. Hey, Glenn, I'm gonna switch computers. I'm gonna look.
You want to switch in the middle like that?
Nah, I'll just wait.
Yeah. Wait for a second
until we go live because we're gonna have a presentation.
And Glenn, are we live yet?
Yeah.
We're recording and we're streaming.
Okay, 1 second, because I'm not picking that up yet. I'm putting this in here, so we know where the chords are.
Let me see you the encoder settings again, Glenn, because I don't see anything.
Hold on, man.
I hope it was helpful. Pleasure meeting you as well. Thank you. Thank you. It was fun. Yeah, I gotta go get some grub. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow. All right, blessings. How you doing, brother? Fantastic, man.
I heard you used to be a trash man.
I did. Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I quit 2 years ago.
Wow. Yeah.
And me and my wife started talking about that.
Good morning, how you doing there?
Hey, Glenn.
Good, straight around, how you doing?
It looks like they changed the code.
But
What's the problem? What we on now? See the code has changed?
It'll work. I'll see you tomorrow.
This one? Okay. And let me just see if this one's changed. C2 VFN. Let me just see if that's changed. Yeah, it is.
What's that?
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me just.
That's what I like.
Oh, there it is. It's live. Okay, we're live. Okay, I'm gonna take us. Tell Shay, I'm gonna take us live in 2 minutes.
Thank you so much, sir. Good morning.
I'm gonna go down and get them live in just a second. Who's scheduled to be up in the radio room?
That microphone make me tackle you in the hallway.
Oh no, you mean the radio room? Andy's not here because he's gonna be late anyway, so you can take the radio room live at 10 o'clock.
All right, I just want to get this one before I run down.
And then we want to get Justin's room up.
Justin's down already.
Okay. And where's the kid? Where's Deron?
The what? I don't know.
Oh, okay, so he's late. Okay. No, I like late. Okay. I'm late.
Yeah, the bars. Naked juice is fine. If I get bars and naked juice, I'll be fine.
Okay, I sure will. Thank you.
I can. Got it.
Try that right now.
I can make the rest work.
Let's talk later about.
No, it's called late. We'll talk.
Yeah, that's right.
As I said, I'm not even paying attention to myself.
They just need us. And I'm
We get them up one by one, Howard.
for a seat at the table in America.
Where's that speaker?
Like we're fighting for it. And I understand military people. And they don't march. And they don't hold signs. They didn't go into Kuwait and Iraq when I was in the Gulf War. We weren't marching around saying, treat us fair. No. Action. And so we're making the mistake.
I was just about to say that, Glenn.
They don't care. That's ridiculous. Because what? Are you doing what? And so what we have to do is we have
By the way,
catalyst.
anybody, y'all can feel free to take pictures on the background. It's for y'all. So feel free to use it.
To create the movement that we need. Because if they don't get the education, if they don't get the information, if they don't get the motivation, if they don't get the transformation, we'll still say,
so I put Shane in and said, no, she's good. She's good. Like, ah, you sure? Like, she's good.